Well, Stephen actually said that his cataract surgery got moved up to this morning, so he might actually pop in if he's feeling up for it, so.
Good.
we
Oh,
might
okay.
see him.
Oh, my.
So
Wow.
he'd be out of surgery by now, so. I was like, dude.
Yeah, right.
Don't feel like you have to come.
I've had 2 of those surgeries and they're pretty quick to respond. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's
Yeah.
not too big of a challenge, fortunately.
Wow.
Good.
Boy, things have changed, haven't they?
Oh, you better believe it.
Wow.
The tough thing is paying for the little teeny tiny bottles of drops they make you get. I had 3
Yeah.
kinds of drops and it was like $300 or more for each tiny little
Yeah.
bottle.
Yeah.
Oh, that
We
was the
must be-
worst part. Everything else was fine.
We must be talking about cataracts.
Mhm.
Yes.
How did you know?
As I say, because we're excessively mature,
Mhm. Mhm.
that's why we talk about things like that. Cataracts. But when you're done, you can see so well.
Yeah.
Those doctors, they get paid really well and they get a lot of happy people, so.
Yeah.
Why,
The colors are really bright.
Yes.
I'm still 6 foot tall. When I'm around you guys, why am I always 5'2"? I don't get it. I've even got a phone.
Sorry.
Love it. So do you guys have any questions today you'd like to talk about?
I have something that's kind of interesting. I don't know if there's an answer to it. For a long time, ever since we talked about it, I've been leaving my desktop computer on, putting it to sleep instead of shutting it off. And I also have it set that it won't go to sleep on its own, because more times than not, it goes to sleep at the wrong time. And so I turned that off and that's fine. Okay, so I every once in a while do turn it off, but normally I leave it on sleep overnight. A couple of times in the morning, it has been on. So it turned itself on. Is it because a mouse ran across the keyboard or is it, my other thought is maybe they are trying to download something. Can they turn it on to download if they've set a time that they're going to download like 4 in the morning? Because like when I get up in the middle of the night at 2 or so, it's not on. But like when I get up at 6 in the morning, it's on. And so it's happened twice. The first time I thought I left it on, and I know I didn't leave it on because it's the home screen that's showing. It's not whatever I was working on before. So anybody have any so now I just turn it off at night because, who knows if it goes on at 2 o'clock and stays on and I don't see it in the morning because it's light out, it could be on for a couple days. Any thoughts?
So it's black.
No, it's turned on. It's the home screen. It's like when
Okay.
you push when you hit a key, that's the screen. That's why I'm thinking a mouse ran across the keyboard or something, but that's not really likely, I don't think.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, the only thing that would be updates, I would think, to
so,
the,
they might just, because I know they asked me something else where they said it had to be restarted or something. And then I noticed they had set updates for 4 in the morning, but it had never happened. And maybe they just did that. I probably have another option like updates when I want them to, or not automatic or something. I'll look at that, see if,
you could check your settings and see when they are.
but that is what they might happen. I mean, they do have, they being Microsoft, whatever, can turn your computer on if you're in sleep, because that's a whole nother scary story.
Or if you have spyware on your computer somehow, which, is malware that spies on you. And sometimes they can turn your camera on
And they
and
don't have a camera, so that's good.
good. So yeah, that's something with laptops that some people are worried about. They're worried that the camera will just turn on and start recording them.
Yeah.
Spyware on their computers.
I
So
keep a piece of tape over my camera when I'm not using it.
that's what I was going to say. A lot of people put sticky notes, piece of tape, something
Yeah.
over top of the camera to avoid that if that were to happen on your computer.
Was there advice given at some point to put it on sleep rather than shut it down at night? Because I think when I bought this computer, part of what they said to me was you should be shutting it down every night. So I've been doing that. You know, power, shut off and close it up. Is there an advantage to having it just on sleep?
No. Depending on what tech person you talk, they'll tell you different things. Some recommend to shut it every night. Some recommend shutting it once a week and putting it to sleep. Others keep it on all the time. It's good to turn it off at least, every couple weeks, just so it gets a restart. It's like it needs a nap, but I don't think there's a right way or a wrong way. It's just whatever you're most comfortable with.
Is it, think from a
I-
security. Oh, good.
Chuck?
Go ahead, Chuck.
I bought this Mac about 2 years ago and I leave it on 24/7. The only time I turn it off is when I go on a vacation for more than a day. I do restart it every once in a while, as Lynn suggested, shut it down just to let it clear, because an Apple technician that I was working with a number of years ago said that it's a good idea to do that like once a month, but this was Apple now. I don't know about PCs. You'd have to talk to Stephen more so about that, but I leave this up and running all the time and it goes to sleep and it stays that way. Nancy, I might suggest to you to go into your settings and look at when you or how you've told it to go to sleep, because even if it comes on in the middle of the night, if it's receiving something, it should go back to sleep.
Yeah, and I think I said the reason I don't do that is because too many times I'll be not away from it, but doing something like with a bank account or thing, and all of a sudden I'll go to sleep because I set it to go to sleep in 5 minutes or 10 minutes or something. And so I got frustrated with that, but maybe that's the answer. I should go back and say, go to sleep in half an hour or whatever, and then. I wouldn't
If
have to
you're
worry.
doing something on the computer, it should not go to sleep on you, even though you have it set for 10 minutes. That 10 minutes is after you stop doing anything
Right.
on the computer, like moving the
Well-
mouse or touching the keys or anything. So
I know.
it shouldn't
that's-
shut off on you when you're trying to do something else.
Okay, true confession here. Like maybe I went in the other room to get something that I needed to work with on the computer, and then I got distracted by something and didn't get back to the computer. So it's definitely my fault. I mean,
Well,
it's just like you're-
That shouldn't be a problem either, because all you need to do is just touch the mouse and it should come back on without any real problems. Your screensaver is just kicking in and it's not shutting the computer down or anything.
Right,
It's just
okay.
kicking the screensaver on. If you touch a key on the keyboard or move your mouse, trail the mouse across the keyboard, like you said, it should come back to life without any problems.
Actually, I meant a real mouse running across my keyboard was turning it on.
Well, that's what I was worried about there, yes.
Oh, no, do they come to life at night in the middle of the night?
Or a
That
ghost
goes-
or
The
something,
answer
yeah, I
to the
know.
mice is yes, they do come active at night.
Yes.
That
The real
that goes under the category, and I thought I had problems.
Yeah, no.
Um,
Okay, thanks. I'll try all those things and
Yeah.
see.
But it should go back to sleep if it comes on at some point in the middle of the night. If one of your night mice runs across it or something, it should go back to sleep.
If I set the time, yeah,
Within
because
10
I,
minutes or 6 minutes or however what you have it set for.
right, because I
it
have
shouldn't stay
never,
on Forever.
I have it set never. So
Oh,
I shouldn't do that.
Well,
Right, yeah,
it's best to use the screensaver and save the
yes,
Save the energy of the
pixels on the
computer.
screen,
yes, that's what I worry about. The picture's been on the screen way too long. Is like probably not good for the screen. Yeah, all right, thanks.
Uh-huh.
Dan, do you have a question?
Yeah, think from, a lot of times I do this, but you can't even see me because I'm too short. Okay. Think from a security point of view, totally. We shut ours down. I shut mine down. When I'm not using it, I shut it down. I turn it on only when I'm going to use it. Now Lynn will tell you of all of you the most paranoid about someone getting in, doing something with it and messing with it, and I don't know what, but we're figuring maybe if it's shut down, there's less apt for that to happen. Now, from a security point of view, which approach is best? Does it matter if it's left on?
Well, there is no chance anybody can do anything if it's off, right? It's offline. So that's probably the safest from a security standpoint. Turn it on only when you need it.
That only takes a few minutes, and I've got a lifetime. That only takes a few minutes to start up. Why? So it shouldn't, that's not a problem.
Right. And that was why I started letting it sleep, because it was taking 15 minutes to boot. But it was interesting, after I started doing the sleep thing, and then I did turn it off, it booted much faster. So I don't know if it just, for some reason, it was at a certain time that it was all messed up and then it got straightened out. I don't know.
Did you get malware on your computer? Typically, a slow startup means there's malware on the computer.
Yeah.
Who knows? I don't think so.
And then you cleaned off the malware, it's possible.
Yeah, it's possible. I don't. I use my laptop as much as possible because that seems it's more up to date. It's newer. So the other thing's probably got old stuff on it that's messing it up. I don't know.
The older it gets, the longer it takes to turn on too.
Okay, oh, there it is.
That's a truism.
My college roommate and I would race our computers to sleep every night. We'd turn it off and it would be this race. And then I got a Mac and it was no competition anymore.
Right. I would check with Steven if it's taking forever to start up in the morning when you turn it on. I would check with Steven. Maybe he has some suggestions of tests that you can run on it. As Lynn said, it could be malware. He would probably know better about it since you're working on a PC. Lynn and I are a bit of a loss on that platform, but
We can attempt, but it will take us.
yeah,
times as long.
exactly. So I say,
Yeah,
Steven's the pro on the PCs, and I'd rather have him trying to troubleshoot a slow
Yeah.
startup because it shouldn't be that long.
How old's the
Well,
computer?
It's now, it now isn't that long usually. And then I find what really is slowing it down is it gets started up, but the internet is not fast. Like it's in the morning when everybody's using it or something. And that's what the slow, so my screen is up and I'm not really on the internet yet. And that's what the thing is. But yeah, Steven's a go-to for that. So I'll check with him.
He's way more into that than I am.
Yeah.
I can get around on a PC, but he's the pro.
Yeah, Bob.
Last couple weeks, when your tech time comes on my email screen, there is a gold bar across the top. It says, "This may be unsafe." And then there is a little click place. I deem it safe or not safe. That has never happened until maybe a week or so ago. I click it safe and go on. Next time it comes up, it's all about Lynn and tech time.
Well, some of the people that are here, I can understand it saying that, but interesting.
Bob, did you notice that it says in that line also, if you check Lynn's address, she's sending it now from Realm. And it's not used to seeing that.
She wishes.
So I send it through Realm for all of those. So it's a subscription type email blast, kind of like the church email. That goes out every Thursday. And my guess is if Jenny were to send a Journey class email out to you, you would get the same warning on that.
I do not get it for the weekly update.
No, it's a different system. That's Constant Contact. This is Realm. But
All right, well, it's no big deal. I just click.
it's
It's
interesting.
okay.
Mhm.
What email provider are you using? Maybe they did security upgrades, which is good.
It's Verizon, which is, I guess, AOL.
Oh, yeah. That's interesting. Yeah,
Anyway, we're here.
as long as you get
Doc's
them.
comment is good. I think it does survey the characters that are on here, and that probably elevates the level of concern.
But it's interesting, it does it every week versus, a one-time whitelist. Emails are funky.
Yeah.
I don't like them. Yes, Dan?
I'm on Wednesday night Bible study, men's Bible study with Pastor Ed King. And
Yeah.
to get into it, he doesn't do the more idiot proof, just click here sort of thing. And you got to highlight the address he leaves. I'm having problems once in a while getting on, and I must be doing something wrong at times. Now, should I put that up in the top of my email? You know what I mean? The space at the top. Should I put it there?
Want to bookmark bar it? Is that what you're saying?
Pardon me?
You want to bookmark it so you can get to it every week?
No, because I think it changes. I want to take it from the memo that he sent out, the message he sends out. What I was doing was highlighting that,
Mhm.
cutting and pasting it basically to, or copy and paste it onto the top of my mail. Or can you put it onto, where you get onto Google or whatever? Can you put it under there?
Do you have a digital calendar, Dan, or is your calendar all paper-based?
I make my own every month on Word.
Look at you, dedication.
No, confusion.
If you do a online calendar, you can create a reoccurring meeting with the same link in it every week. That's what I do for this each week for myself. I just have to click the event thing and it goes. So you could create something like that and on your computer, or you can just pin his email to the top of your email.
Pin it to the,
Flag it in your email so that it's easier to get to. And you don't have to go looking for it every time.
okay, but it's embedded, the address is embedded in the verbiage that he sends.
And you want to make it a hyperlink or save it.
I'm hyper enough.
And I'm wondering if I hear you asking where you should copy that link. You know how to
Yeah,
highlight it, but then where on your home screen or wherever do you copy that? Is that your question?
yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Well, I'm not clear. Gee. It's like I'm speaking Russian.
Yeah, Dan, do you want to share your screen and we can walk you through how to do that if he sends it out that way?
Okay, in fact, I will bring it up his last one. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see.
Were you able to get in the last time or did you miss
I
it?
think I did time before I didn't.
Okay,
Ask me why.
why?
I have no idea. Okay, now I'm gonna get on. Let me see. That's my problem. Okay. How I get onto mail here now? You're in the way here. Wait a minute. I'm trying to, oh, okay. Here.
You remember? Do you need help, Dan?
Moi, almost, wait a minute.
Judy, you okay?
You know what I was doing? I was just thinking, I wouldn't know what to do what he's doing now. So I'm looking to see. So I would go to screen share and then I would go pick up whatever it is I'm looking for.
Yep, Yep.
Okay.
the first one's the whole screen. You've done it before.
I guess, yes, I have. With the instructions.
Okay, this would have been for last week.
Dan, you need to share it with us so we can see what you see.
Okay, so let's see, I have to go down to,
Zoom,
okay,
and then there's a green share screen button.
okay, let's see.
And share. There should be a blue share button. Maybe.
I'm just slow, that's okay. Zoom, this is the join sign-in screen.
At the bottom of your, you should see the Zoom logo on your toolbar. It's blue and has a white camera on it. It looks like a hot water
Yeah,
bottle.
Right,
If you click that, our head should pop back up.
yeah, they did, okay.
Do you see a green share screen button at the bottom?
Now I do, yeah.
Yes? No?
Okay, now I have to go back to my mail here.
You still haven't shared with us.
Oh, I haven't.
Once you hit the share screen, there should be a pop-up with a blue share button where it says basic advanced files.
Yeah, right. Hit basic.
Yep. And then it should say screen, and there should be a blue share button on the bottom right of that pop-up. There you go.
There we go.
Well done.
Oh,
So proud. Okay.
Okay,
You
can I
can,
back to join a meeting?
no, you can minimize that. Do you see the little,
Yeah,
or just click on the mail behind it where it says egg cane.
Now the mail went away.
Or do you want to click on your mail again?
it's always so easy when you say it.
I know.
Where,
Go ahead and yeah,
right
click
here.
that.
Okay, okay, yeah. Okay, now can I do it?
Yep.
Okay. We will. Okay. Well,
Do you want to scroll down so we can see the Zoom?
yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do.
Should be on the right hand. Yeah, there you go. All done.
It's,
Oh, wow, he makes it into a Word doc?
Maybe that's the problem.
I've taught him
okay,
how
so
to
then-
embed
so
it.
then I have to hit this.
Okay. Okay, and then do you see it's just downloaded?
No, why did that come up?
Because that's the most recent thing you have in your browser. Depending
The
on,
second page, the second page should have come up from his document.
yeah, do you see on the left of where your mouse is, there's a Zoom AGOM? If you double click that, it will open. It just opened up with a Zoom link because that's the most recent thing you've participated in.
No, that, I didn't want this.
Okay. So
See, wait a minute, see this message? Word can't do this because this dialog box is open.
okay,
I was gonna, this drives me nuts. It happens all the time. I can't open something because of this.
okay.
What's this mean?
It looks like there's a pop-up behind it. You can't do anything until that pop-up behind it is selected. So hit OK or close out. Yeah. This document recovery task.
Yeah, it
Would
says,
you like to? Yes. So that's just saying that you didn't save this, and so it's picking up an old version of it from last time you had it open. So at the next time you open Word, it will come back again. But this isn't what Ed sent, I don't think.
no, it's not.
So if you close out or minimize that and double click on Ed's thing again, it should come up. So if you go back to the browser, if you go back to the Chrome logo,
Right here. Okay,
oh, there you go.
now go back to Ed.
Or go back to your Finder or task folder and go to your downloads folder.
Oh, that's against back to my task folder.
Because it disappeared off your browser. So do you see the little like yellow folder over on the left-hand side at the top of
Oh,
the?
this one, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I use that a lot.
I don't know what they like calling it for PCs. I call it Finder because that's what they call it in Macs.
Desktop.
Okay.
So you want to double click on downloads. And actually it's actually right under recent files. So you could just double click it under recent or go to downloads, one or the other.
I've always seen this downloads. I never used it.
This is where anything you download off the internet goes. So if there's anything you get in an email that you open, or if you download an image, or anything like that from the internet, it's going to go in this folder. And you can see the first thing in that folder is under today, Zoom AGOM,
Right.
which is what you downloaded at 10:30. And if you double click that, it will open.
Okay. Protected view.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I've
Well,
not
it's
seen that
interesting that the
before.
recovery document recovery screen came back up too.
Well, he never closed that.
Oh, okay.
I'm just mysterious.
So
Yeah,
this is,
this is it.
yep.
They're making it difficult to get to this meeting.
Yeah.
Um,
I can't say that because he's a.
so Dan, if you highlight that HTTPS Westminster,
Okay, and that's what I do each time. Okay.
and
Then-
right click,
Right click. Okay,
right
what I
click
would
over
do.
top of the highlight.
Mouse.
Okay, let me show you what I would go.
Oh, yeah, do what you do.
Okay, I would hit Control C.
Nice use of shortcuts.
Yes,
Are you saying I did that right?
yes.
Correct.
Man, it's amazing, huh? Sometimes I whelm myself.
Oh, Dan, I love you.
Okay, so that's it. Now, I would go back to, okay, that's the question we're talking about. Okay, what I would do is go back to my mail.
Try again.
Okay, do you want me to do what I did? You don't want me to do, I one of two things.
Yeah,
Go back to mail and put it in the front, or go to the Google or Doc, whatever that you call that, and put it in that.
go
Which
to
one
the
will work?
internet. Go to the internet through a browser, which you can do through Chrome or your Edge.
Yeah, that's what I meant by that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, why is it, well, I don't know why the other day I had a problem then. That's launch meeting.
If you went to your mail, you would have just put it in your email.
Wait a minute.
It wouldn't have taken you anywhere. So I can see why that would have been problematic for you.
Once you click the Chrome button in the top center of your screen.
Because that's got the launch meeting.
That's okay. You can click that anyway. We can close out of that.
See, I hate to close out of it because now I think I'm gonna lose you.
You're not going to lose me. I
Okay.
promise you.
I
No.
trust you almost implicitly.
Almost.
Not 100%.
Oh, almost.
Good.
99.7, Lynn.
I'll take it because there's always 3%, right?
There you go.
Where am I here now? Okay.
The cursor.
So yeah, you can close out of the little X or you can hit the back button.
Okay. Close out the little X. Oh, I need to know that these are things that right here.
Up a little higher. Yeah. Maybe your mouse is there. Above where it says launch meeting Zoom, there should be a little X.
I don't want to hit the wrong thing. Wait a minute.
Move your cursor up about an inch.
Now down. Yeah, there.
There it is. Click that X.
Let's stop share.
You could just highlight that line and paste.
How about this backward
Yeah.
It's
arrow?
going to confuse him because it's going to open another launch meeting.
Yeah.
You know, this is cute. Stop a minute. This is where it's a real problem because I know enough to be dangerous. I'm comfortable with a fair amount of it, but I'm afraid I'm going to hit the wrong thing. And then I lose you. This is what happened to me. I have to digress. When I take computer classes at work, I'm going along fine, but then I hit the wrong thing. I get out of it. Then the rest of you keep going on, making new things for share, great things. And I'm trying like heck to figure out what in the world's going on. So that's the problem. These little things can drive me nuts. Okay,
Right.
now,
Do you see there's a little plus button above the red stop sign that says ABP? It's down below in the browser where it says Zoom, open Zoom meetings. You could also use a shortcut if you open that. You can hit Command T. That's going to open a new tab in your browser. So it's a new window for you to search anything in the thing. So
Command T, Control T.
yes,
Yeah, I like those control button things.
it's a good one to know. I'm not sure it's working. Have you clicked on
No,
Chrome?
it's just because I'm slow.
Okay, there you go.
Oh,
A new tab is always going to open you a fresh page in the browser. So it's a brand new starting point for you to do anything on the internet.
okay.
It means command tab. So if you see at the top, you have a bunch of tabs open, and the one you have open right now is the little duck at the top. But what you're going to do is where the cursor's blinking next to the little duck guy, duck, duck, go, you're just going to hit command or control V for paste.
Okay. This is Control B.
V.
V as in
Yeah,
victory.
Yeah, I know that one. Okay, but I'm what? Okay, now I put it there. What happens if I put it down in the DuckDuckGo big space here in the middle?
It's just going to take you 2 steps versus 1 step.
Yeah.
If you do it up at the top, it's going to take you there instantly. If you search it, it's going to try to find that link on the internet,
Okay,
and then you're going to have to click it again.
I always
Um,
did
If
that.
it finds it.
One
if
of
it-
my rules in life is do it right the second time, so. So you say Control V, yeah,
Correct.
right.
Mhm.
And then enter.
Okay, I just double click this, right? Or I could just
You
say
can
that.
double click or hit the enter button. And this is opening the Zoom meeting for the gathering of men. But because you're in a Zoom meeting, it's not going to let you join that Zoom meeting.
Well, it wouldn't let me anyhow because there's nobody there, right?
It could potentially let you in the Zoom meeting.
But that was a way to do it.
Correct.
Okay.
What I want to know though is Ed sending you the same meeting every single time? Because if he is, we can make a shortcut so you don't have to
Well,
go
let's-
through those steps as many times.
We can check. You want to take a minute and look at it? Or is that, am I bothering?
If other people don't mind.
Go for it.
I
Go
think-
back to your mail, Dan, and open another email from Ed.
um, Here's the week before.
Okay. And go to the document.
Okay, now how did I do that?
Scroll down to the bottom of the email.
Hit this.
Okay.
Same amount of kilobytes.
Yep. I'm guessing it's the same one. And then double click that document that just opened there, Dan, at the bottom of the screen. There's a little Word document.
Just zoom again. Down and to the left of where you are.
Oh,
There you go.
this one. This one.
Double, yeah.
Thank you for your patience.
Oh, no problem. We're glad to get this working for you.
Yeah. Okay. It looks like it's the exact same thing.
Okay, so we can make it into a bookmark. I
So
like the bookmarks you guys made. you know.
can
As long as that
you,
meeting ID is the same number.
4656, Dan, can you minimize this document? There's,
Okay,
4656, okay. You can close out of this document. There's a blue X over on the top right. In the blue bar across the top,
stop.
not the stop button. Go to your right
All the way over to the edge.
and down a little,
Yeah.
Well, there's this.
down a little farther and to the right a little more. Our heads might be over top of it. You
Yeah.
might need to drag our heads out of the way.
It's my own head. I have a big head.
We all have big heads.
No, mine's like a bowling ball, really, it's huge.
Do you see it now, Dan?
Now,
Can you
Here.
close
yeah,
out? Yep, that's it. Well done.
the same thing.
Did you close out of it? Did,
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
one
Another-
more up.
another- That one.
Yep,
Is that out?
I don't think so. One over, yeah, that, click that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, 4656. Yes, that's the same one.
Thing.
Okay, Dan, we're gonna make your life easier.
Yay!
So Dan,
Never a
got
bad
that.
thing.
you've got that Zoom meeting highlighted there? Yes? Do you see it's highlighted?
Right up here, yeah, in the blue.
No, the one in the middle of the document.
It's black. It's black with white text in the middle. Go to link in the middle of the picture at the screen.
Are we at? Oh, are you talking about his memo here?
Yes, if you go down, there's a black highlight that says https westminsterpc.zoom.us.
Yeah.
It's in the center. Oh, it's about to leave the top of your screen.
Yeah. Again, something's in the middle of it. Something's in front of it.
Do you need to move us
Join
again?
the meeting, you will have to. Okay, let me get rid of this.
Right under the word or.
I gotta get rid of, I've gotta here, join a new meeting in front of it.
Oh, minimize that, Dan.
This meeting to join a new meeting. Can I hit cancel?
Is there a little minimize a line in the corner of that pop-up?
Nah, yeah.
Do you see there's like a straight line, then like a gray square and an X over on the top right of that? Yeah, hit that. Yep. Actually, no, that's my cursor. Never mind. Move it up a little. There's a
This one?
straight gray line. Nope, over to the left. Yep, that guy.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, she already had that highlighted, okay.
Yeah,
There's
see
the
how it's
highlight right
highlighted?
where your cursor is.
Okay, that's highlighted.
Mhm.
So copy it again with your shortcut. Oops.
Oh, what happened?
Click Word again.
Wait, you have to no, hit Control Z.
Nope, that's not going to do anything. So do you see, there's like a white space over on the right-hand side?
To the right of the word Kindle.
And Snapfish and Evernote? Keep going to your right, keep going to your right. Keep going to your right, keep going to your right.
Okay, everybody's peoples are in the way again.
Then go down a little bit. Do you see like a
Oh,
white?
Kindle, here's Kindle.
Yeah.
Go to the right of it.
Okay, that's Bob's mouth.
Is there a white space around our heads?
Yeah,
Click on the white space. You need to be a little bit farther to the right. maybe. Do you still see the gray blue line where you could X and minimize the Word doc? Like we did earlier?
The gray blue line. Oh, there's this one.
Yeah, go down a little bit, just like, yep,
I got it back now.
there you go. So click on that highlighted section there.
Yeah,
Yep. Just so that it knows you want to be in Word. Right? So now highlight that again. You did it so well the first time.
just say do it right the second time.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay, now,
Do your friendly copy. And if you right click it over that section where it says, where it's blacked out, can you right click over the black,
over the, but I don't understand that.
over the thing you just highlighted? Right click over the text that you just highlighted.
Okay, right click.
Right click over the text.
Now you have to-
You want the text to still be highlighted while you right click on it.
Okay,
Yes. Interesting. So when you right click it, it does not,
wait, I can right click it. You know, I left click it.
I'm glad you're making me feel better, Dan.
That'll do it.
I thought I was going crazy.
Okay, I gotta right click it.
Right, yeah, right click on it.
Right click. Oh, interesting.
This comes up, copy,
That's interesting.
right click.
Can you go
Yeah,
to,
This is the way I do it all the time. I just right click and it says copy. And then when I go where I want to go, I right click and one of the options is paste.
right, yeah.
So
Dan, can you go up at the top left? There's files, tools, and view. Can you go to tools?
Okay,
Left, yeah, there you go.
Hit enable editing. Do you see there's a
yeah,
protected? Hit enable editing. Maybe that's the problem. I bet that's the problem. Yeah. Okay. Try that again, Dan. Highlight the,
Wait a minute, I got a drink. Okay, now highlight it.
highlight it again. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Okay.
Now right click.
Now right click. Not over that section, just the gray, the black. Yep.
Okay, I will make sure I do my right hand. That's the hand I write with, okay.
And then do you see the word hyperlink? It's the second from the bottom.
Yeah,
Hit that.
which right or left?
Left. And hit Control V where it says address, where the flashing thing that says address is.
Okay, Control V.
Mhm. Maybe you have to hit paste. Is it doing anything?
No.
So,
But
what-
Control V should be that, right?
right, can you highlight, do you see text to display and it has that HTTPS?
Yeah, right, right.
If you highlight that, you should be able to copy that section and paste it in the bottom. If you
Okay.
right click that or Control C. And then paste it, yeah. Maybe, there you
There you
go,
go.
and hit OK.
It felt like I gave birth.
Okay, so now if you highlight over that section, it should become a hyperlink.
Wait, highlight over this?
Yep. Nope, well, it looks like it worked. Do you see it says control click?
The,
So if you,
this should be up with my other ones like Amazon and that sort of thing, maybe, huh?
if you highlight, if you hover over the section you just did, maybe go back to the HTTPS Westminster.
Okay,
Do you see there's a yellow pop-up window when you hover over it?
right.
If you click that yellow link, it should take you,
It won't let me, it goes away.
control click. So hit control click with your mouse. So control and left click.
That's what that means, huh?
Oh, there it is. Do you see the little like mouse change to a little thing?
There it goes.
Yeah. Okay, Dan, can you go back to the Word document? You can minimize the Zoom pop-up that came up.
You can close it.
No, if he closes it, he might lose us.
Wouldn't want to do that.
Dan, do you see there's a big white space over on the left-hand side?
Yeah.
Keep going to your left. Click there. There you go. So if you hit File, click that, yep. And Save As. Hit Browse. Or under recent folders, there's desktop.
There's some in the way here, join and leave. Low
You can
res-
minimize that. There, the straight gray line at the top, we can't see it.
Yeah, I can close this.
Do you see above the word Zoom, there's a straight gray line, a gray square, and hit the, yeah, straight line, yep. Left click. Hit the minimize. Yeah,
I thought-
yep. Left click. Good job. Okay.
Okay.
On the second column, there's computer, current folders, hit desktop.
To the right.
There's a next section to your right, computer, current folder, downloads,
Right,
recent folders, hit the word desktop.
okay. Something is in my way again. Yeah,
Yes.
There you go.
and that's what I do typically.
And can you save it as whatever you want to, so that you remember this is the document that will launch you the Gathering of Men's
I put, Bible study, Bible study app.
Okay,
Okay, I put that,
you're just going to type and it's going to appear in file name.
okay, but where am I typing? Right now I've got,
It's going to appear where that blue text is that says Zoom AGOM.
okay, so, okay, so if I start typing,
It
So
should
can I-
overwrite that.
can I, okay. So put,
Did you mean to hit B instead of B?
yeah. This bottom level, of-
Staring at you. It's always so much more pressure to spell correctly and have good grammar when people are watching.
one of my problems is I got yogurt on my fingers and I got yogurt on my keys down here and I can't read them.
Nothing
should've
like
done-
eating in front of the computer.
That's what Patty says. Okay,
And do you see under where it says Men's Bible Study, there's a save as type?
says save thumbnail.
Above that, and above where it says Ed Kane, save as document.
Right,
when
right.
it's selected Word doc. Can you
Right,
click on Word document? I want to change it to a PDF. So click, yeah, and we're going to select PDF.
Okay.
Perfect. And hit save. Awesome. So now if you minimize this, Dan. And yep, minimize that. And minimize that. And yeah, minimize that. Look at you minimizing everything. Minimize that.
feels so small.
Minimize that. Yeah, well done. And you can minimize Norton. It's over on the left. You can close out of Men's Bible Study. Yep. Hit the X over to the right where it says sign in. It's above the word sign in. Go to your, oh, right, go to your right. I'm sorry, I don't know my directions. If you go to your right, there's a sign in button and
Yeah,
there's a minimize square and X. You want to hit the X
Above it.
above it.
There you go.
There you go. And you want to close out of Norton and the taskbar. Yep. Or minimize Norton, you can minimize it too, either or. Maybe. There we go. Okay, and do you want to hit the X of that last pop-up window? Perfect. Now, if you look on your desktop, you're going to see a PDF of Men's Bible Study. And I'm looking for it. Does anyone see it?
No,
That's disturbing.
yeah, I thought the same thing.
Where is it? Men's Bible study.
He did
Men,
everything right. Why isn't it there?
men,
Raise your hand, man.
men.
Are there more lines below what we see?
No.
Dan, can you open the little yellow window folder for me? At the top left, yeah, that guy. And go to desktop.
There it is.
There it
Yeah,
is.
but let's not go where it says it is, because I don't trust it. Go to
Drag
desktop.
it to the desktop.
This one?
Oh, he could drag it.
Yeah, just
Dan?
drag it to the desktop from there.
Dan,
Yeah,
do you see where it's a red square that says PDF?
right.
Drag that to your desktop.
Yeah, that says men's Bible study underneath that.
Yes, drag that
Let
to
me
your
just create it.
desktop. Drag it to the purple section of your computer.
You
Up
got it.
to here.
Keep
All
going.
the way up to the
Go to the
top,
purple. Drag it over the purple.
outside that white window and into the purple at the top. There you go.
Perfect. There you
Let
go.
Oh,
Wait,
Now,
I'm learning a lot from this. I want you to know.
good. Okay, great, Dan. You did it.
It's probably there hiding down.
There
at the
it is.
bottom.
So if you close out of the Finder, I'm so proud of you, Dan.
Yeah, but
So if you close out of this yellow folder section, File Explorer,
this one here,
next one over, it's the little X.
There you
Yep,
go.
there you go. You see now you have 2 men's Bible studies PDFs on your computer?
I've
It's-
got one here
Yep. So if you double click that,
and one here.
yep,
Okay,
if you double click one of them, it doesn't matter which one. Double click the PDF where it's white and red. Up above it. Yeah, double click that. Perfect.
perfect.
I don't know why I did that. Did you left click or right click?
I don't know, I think I
If
more.
you want to delete it, it says delete right there, down the bottom.
Yeah, Dan, hit the delete button because we don't need 2 of them.
The
Okay,
third
with
from
my
the bottom on that list.
left click, right?
Left click over the word delete. So left click lets you do something, right click selects action. So double click on the word men's Bible study, click on the icon PDF. Yeah. Double click, left click.
Okay, let's think.
There you go. Now, do you see you opened Ed's instructions of how to open Zoom?
Right.
But now the go-to link is purple?
Okay, wait, what did you just say? The,
The link that we've been
yeah,
highlighting,
right, purple, right?
purple. So it's going to automatically open that link for you. So if you click on it, on that purple,
Okay,
click on that,
Double click. Oh,
allow,
yeah.
and it's going to open the Gathering of Men's Bible study for you automatically. So every Wednesday night, all you have to do is open that PDF document like you just did, and it will take you to that meeting.
Okay,
Does that make sense?
yeah, if Ed could do that for everybody, right?
I've talked to Ed about doing this before. He
Maybe you
needs
have
to come to
more-
tech time.
Maybe you have to be less sweet and more assertive.
I've given up. I've given up, Dan.
Yeah, he's making this a lot harder than it needs to be.
I know. I've talked to him on numerous occasions about this.
Tell
I've
him to
given
sign
up.
into this tech time next week and we'll straighten him out.
Dan, tell him that next Wednesday.
I'll say it, but I'll say it a bit differently. Right?
Yes. Okay,
That-
Dan.
Uh,
You successfully have that saved. So it's going to make your life easier next week.
Thank you. I'm sorry to take all that time for all of you, but I
No,
guess.
that's fine.
Okay, now, how do I just get rid? Get out?
If you hit stop share at the top.
Okay,
Okay.
You go.
There you go.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, well done, Dan. We're proud of you.
I was still looking for stop share. You got there.
Do we need to share again so you can find it, Judy?
No, it's okay.
Do you want to
I
practice
mean, I'll
sharing
share
your
if you want to
screen?
look for the stop share button.
Oh, gosh.
Any other questions you guys have before?
Did we lose Dr.
Yes,
Young?
I think we lost Bob.
I
Yeah.
think so. He had to go to lunch.
Yeah, we might have,
Early.
so.
Did anybody
advanced
see
for
the
him.
thing about him celebrating his 65th ordination anniversary?
Yeah, we talked about that a week or two ago, whenever it
Oh,
was,
I missed that.
oh, you didn't get to
We
celebrate?
celebrate Bob Bell's every February in Circle, right, Bob?
That is true.
Yeah.
Somebody marked it down on their calendar and every Bible study in February.
How
They
many years
remember
for
it.
you, Bob?
55.
Wow.
Oh, so it's an anniversary year for you too.
I was ordained when I was 10.
that was cute. You got a credibility problem now. but-
Actually, I joined Westminster Church 70 years ago, this past March.
Wow.
Oh,
It's the only church I ever belonged to. Now I don't belong to it.
You're getting up there, Bob.
Yeah. Yeah, and we'll always be your home. But,
Amen.
yep. Okay.
Thanks, Lynn. I have to go
Yeah.
and it's about time anyway, so.
Thank
See you
all.
next time.
Shout if there's anything.
Thanks,
Thank
Dan.
you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good to see. If you guys have any other questions, feel free. I'm happy to.
I promise I will not be the dominator next time.
You're welcome to dominate.
I'd say I'll keep my mouth shut, but I probably won't, but I won't. dominate.
I
It's
feel
not
like I
fun.
was
We
learning
all
all
had a
along the
chance to
way.
learn.
Yeah,
Good.
it's true.
It's good to learn how to create hyperlinks. So.
Yeah.
But I'm going to need the recording to put it all together.
Okay?
That's easy to do.
Bye.
Have a great
Bye-bye.
week,
Have a
guys.
good week, everybody.
Yeah,
Thank
Lynn-
you.
Lynn, thank you
See
very
you in
much.
church.
Of course. Bye.